we was fucked up. Living conditions was fucked up. At the time, I knew that we were struggling. I'm seeing my mom at the table, counting out money, seeing her like count it out and end with like just $50. She'd try to figure out with getting loans from her friends and stuff. And I can't lie, she paid back every loan that she took from her friends, and that's why her friends are her friends now, because she actually like held her word whenever she did loan money on my mama. So when she did do that, I'm seeing that when I'm young, and that's when I'm young fucking around, but I'm seeing like, man, my mom need help. And it went from that to, of course, like y'all said, trying to get out that mud. But the more you ask, the more I'll tell you about some shit.
Yeah, so basically, you say you grew up on 73rd, Paulina.
Yeah.
Like, talk about the challenges you had to face, like knowing the shootings, the gangs. How was you able to maneuver through and not be able to come a part of so much stuff that could lead you down the wrong path?
So my two oldest brothers, I was so young. They 16 or 17 years older than me. So when I was born, they wasn't really in the crib like that. So my brother that's next to me, Alan, above me, Greedy, he's 7 years older than me. So I was around him a lot. And me and my guys, we never gang banged. Some of my guys did gang bang. I remember being in the fucking circle, doing some shit that I ain't had no business doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and looking around and seeing none of my guys ain't there, but I'm there. And I'm like, nah, this shit ain't for me, bro. I'm going back to this shit on the court, bro. Like, what the fuck was I doing over there? You know what I'm saying? But I'm peeping all this in my neighborhood, not knowing what I'm passionate about at the time. I'm not thinking basketball is like my head thing. I'm just being a kid, just fucking around, roaming around the neighborhood, but seeing a lot of shit. And while I'm going through it, I'm seeing my brother, who I told you, Greedy. I'm seeing him. At the time, he was a neat freak. I'm going in his room, fucking up his room. He could tell when I'm in this room. I try to fuck with the remote or put the remote back exactly how he left it. He could tell I'm in there. So I went from seeing him be a neat freak to him wearing the same snow outfit for a whole month. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Like, you changing, bro. Like, and it all came from the conditions of him living where we was living, the environment, but death too. You know what I'm saying? His best friend got killed. And I remember the day that his best friend got killed. That's the day that it like changed him. He came in the crib crying, couldn't even get up the stairs. My mom helping him at the bottom of the stairs. He fell in our arms. I sprint out the crib, no socks on. I run to the block. I see Esco on the ground, and like, it's just traumatizing. But after that death, that's when I knew that like that old Greedy that I knew, that shit probably was gone, because he in a whole nother realm right now as far as like having to survive. He thinking like this is it. He ain't even thinking that little bro might change this shit, because in the presence, he like, nigga, big bro and them, they living their own lives. I'm 20 something. I ain't go to college. I'm trying to figure shit out. So I'm seeing all this. I'm peeping it with me being light skinned in the hood, because that's a motherfucking factor too, nigga. That's a factor, bro. Like, it plays a role. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's hard for me to play with people like that, because of seeing how light skinned niggas get treated in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I ain't gonna be that light skinned nigga. Nah, I ain't that.
No,
My sons ain't gonna be that.
You ain't going.
Like,
Chicago,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
out the mud.
With me seeing that, I never, and that's with all respect, I never show disrespect to no one. I lead with respect to everyone, and that's why I teach my kids. But at the same time, we treat that disrespect with whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So going through that, seeing my brother go through that shit, it made me kind of build up a hunger, because I started realizing not only was my brother, I'm seeing Red. I'm in the park late at night. I'm seeing Red get pistol whipped in the face. I'm the only kid at the park. I'm seeing him get pistol whipped. Damn, he stole something. I ain't stealing nothing. I'm seeing him go through something over here. Oh, he is. I'm peeping all of this going around me,
Hood
going on
dynamics.
around me. You know what I'm saying? And was able to find no bullshit. I got on the right block out of all the blocks that I was around, gang banging on every block. The block I ended up being on was the block that the guys on the block only cared about dice and girls at the time. So Tim, who was gang banging, he called himself vibrating to circling around our block because it was safe. It wasn't no bullshit on that block. All old people, and it was us. And if you pull up over there, you know either we shooting dice or some girls around. And that's what he wanted to be around. And it kept him safe. So that's a part of it.